Hello, it's me again. Looks like we're on Genesis 21 and King James Version. And we're going to be reading, looks like three parts. And it's going to be the birth of Isaiah, Sarah turns against Hagar, and the covenant of Beer Bar. That's about a mouthful. So let's dive right in and get going. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did upon Sarah as he spoken. For Sarah conceived and bare Abram a son in his old age, at the set time of which God had spoken him. And Abram called the name of his son, was born upon him, whom Sarah bare to him, Isaiah. And Abram circumcised his son Isaiah, being 8 days old, as God had commanded him. And Abram was 100 years old when his son Isaiah was born upon him. And the Sarah said, God have made me laugh so that all you hear will laugh with me. And she said, Who have said upon Abram that Sarah would have given children sick? For I have borne him a son in his age. And the child grew, and she weaned, and Abram made a great feast the same day of Isaac was weaned. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar the Egyptian, and she born upon him Abram mightily. Wherefore she said upon Abram, Cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of the bondwoman shall not be here with my son, even with Isaiah. And that thing was very grievous in Abram's sight because of his son. And God said upon Abram, Let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah hath said upon thee, hearken upon her voice, for Isaiah shall thy seed be called. Also the son of the bondwoman I will make a nation, because he is thy seed. And Abram rose up early in the morning, took bread and a bottle of water, gave it upon Hagar, putting it upon her shoulder. And the child sent her away, and she departed and wandered in the wilderness of Beshah. And the water was sent in the bottle as she cast the child upon one of the shrubs, and she went and sat down over against him a good way off, as it was the bowshot, for she said, Let him see the death of the child. And she sat upon against him, and lifted up her voice and wept. And God heard the voice of the lad, and the angel of God called to Hagar out of heaven, and said upon her, What aileth thee, Hagar? Fear not, for the God heard the voice of the lad where he is. And arise, lift up the lad, and hold in thy hand, for I will make him a great nation. And God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water. And she went and filled the bottle of water, and gave the lad drink. And what with the lad as he grew and dwelt in the wilderness, and became a archer, and he dwelt in the wilderness of Paratha. And his mom took him a wife out of the land of Egypt. And it came to pass at the time, Abag and Peor, chief of the captains of the host, spake upon Abram, saying, God is with thee in all that does. Now therefore swear upon me here by God, that we deal falsely with me, nor my son, nor with my son's son, but according to the kindness that I have done upon thee, that shall do upon me in the land wherein that has journeyed. And Abram said, I will swear. And Abram reproved Abimelech because of the well water, which Abimelech's servants had violently taken away. And Abimelech said, I not that have done this thing, neither's done tells me, neither yet heard I of it, but to the day. And Abram took sheep and oxen and gave upon Abram both of the maid of a covenant. And Abram set 7 lambs of a flock by themselves. And the Abimelech said upon Abram, what make these 7 ewe lambs that thou hast set by themselves? And he said, for the 7 ewe lambs shall take of my hand, that they will be witness upon me, that I have digged the well. Therefore he called the place Beershar. There I swear both of them. This they made a covenant at Beershar. When Abimelech rose up, the pinnacle, the chief captain of his host, they returned to the land of the Philistines. And Abram planted a grove in Beersheba, and called there the name of the Lord everlasting, and journeys in Philippines land many days. Well, this ends the 3 parts. Please, if somebody wants, please leave in comments below. It looks like mid part was they were having a little feud going on, and a little troubled days, but with the house servants and with everybody. Actually, it sounded like a soap opera, but in the end, everybody got together and swore stuff. And if you can, somebody leave in the comments what the hell are they talking about, because it kind of jumps back and forth, but there's a reason it jumps back and forth. I don't know why, but there's a reason. So if you can, somebody help me out the reason with it in the comment section. Well, you guys have a good day and take care now.